Good morning. It's the start of what's going to be a very active day in the southern half of the valley, especially here today. Here's a live look at our Dakota Magic Casino down in Hankinson. And I've moved our view a little bit to catch the one car in the parking lot. That car didn't have a lot of snow on it earlier on. You could just barely see it at the bottom of the screen there with the school closings and delays showing up there as well. But that car covered in snow at this point. So if you've got some snow going on here this morning, you're going to want to give yourself plenty of time to get to where you need to be, but also to clear off the roof and windshields of your vehicles here this morning as that snow continues to fall along that North Dakota, South Dakota state line. So again, a wintry scene, the parking lot, the road coated with snow there as well. So this is going to be something that lasts throughout the day there. And for those of us a little farther north, it will be increasing. We're looking at travel getting worse through the day. And this is, I want to just stress, this is specifically for the southern valley. We're going to see those road conditions getting worse simply because the snow is going to be building up. So we're looking at conditions that will be tough this morning, but even tougher as we head into that second half of the day as you try to get home from work and school. Here's a look at our winter weather alerts. We still have that winter storm warning in that southern end of the valley. In blue, that includes that I-94 corridor in North Dakota and Highway 10 in Minnesota, where we're looking at, and back over, I should say, into Hubbard County as well along Highway 34. We're looking at a winter weather advisory in blue. We're expecting snow, but perhaps not that 6+ range that we're expecting a little farther south, right where the radar is setting up at the moment. Northern Valley, all is quiet at the moment. So you're going to have a much different day than those in the southern valley. So let's zoom in on the radar. You can see there's some streaks of darker blue, even some white on the map here. I want to just point out that area, those flecks of white within the darker blue south of Ellendale. That's where our heaviest snowfall rates are occurring right now. And then this line of blue stretches up through Richland County and back over into Wilkins. So that's our heavier snowfall rate at the moment. Down toward Wheaton, seeing that snow too. And visibility, of course, is going to be down where this is falling. We're less than a mile in Oaks and other places in that 1 to 2 mile range for many places in the southern valley. Wind is not too strong right now. That's the good thing with this. And we're looking at temperatures that are below freezing. So the snow's sticking. We're looking at 28 degrees in Fargo and 29 in Grand Forks. Here's your hour-by-hour planner. Continuing to watch that snow in the south, it's going to take its time building northward. And the big question today is how far north does it go and how soon? Because that'll have big impacts on totals in the Central Valley. For those of us in the south, we pretty much know what we're dealing with here. We've got that heavy snow, that 6+ range. But those of us north of there, that's where we're going to see some high ranges, or I should say some highly variable ranges and a sharp cutoff on our totals. Fargo's kind of in that group here with this snow. But you can see it's by 4 o'clock, we could see it edging up to Highway 2 in some spots. It may never make it up toward that Canadian border area. And as we head into tonight, this continues, but eventually it does start to kind of fall apart. We see more scattered to isolated snow showers as we start the day on Friday. That wind does pick up, so that's going to be a factor for us this afternoon as well. So heading back to our snowfall potential, again, there's going to be that band of 6+ inches of snow. And then there'll be that area in that 2 to 6 range. Fargo's kind of right on that cutoff. So I think we're somewhere in that 2 to 4 range potentially for Fargo, but that's going to be tough to nail down. And then dropping off from there, getting up to the Highway 200 corridor and beyond. Grand Forks, you could still see a little snow, but it may be more of a dusting or a coating, maybe up to an inch. Here's a look at your 7-day planner. So today we're dealing with this event. Tomorrow we'll still have the lingering snow, especially in the east. We may see some more snow coming up for this weekend, but not as big of a storm system affecting us here, or at least it won't be hitting us directly. It looks like right now it's something we'll be keeping an eye on, but keep an eye out for that snow. And then heading into next week, we stay cold for some time. I'm seeing hints and the longer range of some warming finally happening. So winter is not here to stay just yet.
Okay, that's a bit of good news on this snow day. Thank you, Lisa.